dolls, it's your girl Hannah V and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna just be like I want to talk about like expectations for my BBL and like wish pics and stuff like that, like things that I have been seeing and doing my research and stuff and trying to figure out like what I even want my body to look like. If you are new to this channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button down below. Become part of the Boss Doll fam. Join the dollhouse, honey. And hit that like button also and leave a comment. Also follow me on social media at Hannah Burnell W. That is at Instagram and Twitter. I'm super active on those two platforms. And yeah, let's just get right into the conversation, honey. I'm gonna try to keep it like really short. So I am a little under 9 months out for my BBL. Okay, I'm going to Mia Aesthetics in Miami, Florida. My actual date of surgery is July 12th, 2021, honey. And I am super excited. But over the last maybe like month or so, my homegirl that actually kind of like put me on to even just like finding a place to have my surgery done at, she asked me a very, very, very important question. Have you, like, do you even know what you want? Have you thought about it? Do you have any wish pics? Are you going to show your doctor any wish pics? Because she had a wish pic when she got her boobs done. And she was like, yeah, I just kind of want them to look like this, and the doctor did exactly what she asked for. But and I basically was like, no, I really haven't put much thought into it because I have been watching a lot of videos and I've been receiving a lot of mixed reviews about what to expect after you have your BBL. So some things or some information that I came across was that, you know, some clinics pretty much tell you we're not gonna give you what you want, we're gonna give you what looks good for your body in the standing position, which is why you get marked up when you're standing up and not sitting down or any other position. My clinic, I don't know if they take wish pics, but they basically ask you up front though, on the day of your surgery, obviously, like, what do you want? And so knowing that I can tell my surgeon what I want kind of makes me feel a little bit better, but also now I'm just kind of confused. Because when I think about how my body is shaped, the booty that I envisioned, I don't think that fit would be right for my body because I have a pretty decent platform to start with. Maybe I'll insert some pictures about like how I look now or like how I used to look when I was like a buck 05, so you guys can like see like the actual shape of my body before I got fat. But I have a pretty solid foundation to start with. I've always had like a little bit of booty, and I've always had like a little bit of shape. I just never had hips. And so for me, the body contouring part is not, I'm not saying it's more important than me having a fatty, but it's also pretty important, right? My waist is already super small, so I'm not saying I'm expecting my waist to shrink because it has grown since I'm big, but it's mostly because I got fat in my gut now. I'm shaking my stomach, that's why I'm bouncing like this. But in terms of like my butt, what I see happening to my butt and what I want to happen to my butt are two different things. So it has been brought to my attention that there is such a thing called a slope and a shelf, okay? And the way my body is already shaped, I think that if I were to add any extra fat to my butt, it would end up looking more like a shelf. Which basically means, okay, so the slope is so to get the slope effect, you add more fat to the bottom of your butt, and to get the shelf effect, you add fat kind of more like an overall area, so like top and bottom. Naturally, I have a little bit of a slope, but the way my booty is shaped, it might turn into a shelf. I really can't explain it, and I'm not putting my ass on the internet just yet. But what I have been doing is finding pictures of girls who have similar structures to me, like already kind of have a little bit of butt to jump out the gate with, but like shapes, right? So I've been looking at girls that have similar shapes to my shape. And how shelf versus slope versus just like put fat in my ass has like panned out between like all three of them. And I don't know, I still don't think I'm gonna have like the upside down heart or the upside down peach or whatever. I don't think I qualify for that, But I definitely think I'm gonna have something, right? So yeah, I really don't have any expectations, and I'm conflicted with my wish picks because I just want to put a bunch of wish picks together and be like, make something that looks like both of these combined, okay? Which is what I might end up telling my doctor. I don't know. In terms of like actual expectations after surgery, or like how big I expect my booty to be, I've also been doing a lot of research into like aftercare and what kind of happens afterwards. A lot of girls say that fat in the hips dies, or it's really hard to keep fat in the hips without having to get around too. I'm not intending to get around to because I'm a little person and I barely have fat on my body, so I'm trying to not get around to keep hips. So it really just kind of depends. I've seen girls who have maintained the fat in their hips, and I've seen girls who have had their hip dips filled in, and like one of them dies a little bit, like the fat cells die a little bit in one hip, and the other hip it kind of stays the same. So I don't really know. I don't know. But I have been hearing that like definitely your booty is gonna shrink. So like don't particularly fall in love with the ass that you're gonna get once you get up off the table, honey, because half of that is padding from your thigh high anyways, and the other half of that is gonna die. Roughly about 30 to 40% of fat cells do die after surgery, so you're gonna only maintain 60 to 70%. So in terms of how big, or my expectations about how big my butt is gonna be, um I don't know. I'm so far out, guys, that I really don't have any solid expectations outside of the fact that I know I'm gonna have a fatty. But yeah, I'm trying to do things like not buy too many clothes. Even though I just did that huge misguided haul, I'm trying not to buy too many clothes. I went through my jeans because I over quarantine I have gained 10 extra pounds. I'ma just be completely transparent. I was barely 150. I was 145 at the beginning of quarantine. Now I'm like 157, 155. And my weigh-in weight for the surgery when I initially did my consultation was 151. So I have gained a few more pounds since July. But yeah, I had to go through my pants and like throw things out. But I'm trying not to buy too many new bottoms because I'm gonna have to completely rebuy everything in my wardrobe anyways. Hopefully I don't, because some girls have had surgeries and have been like, oh, I can still fit a 7, and some girls have had surgeries and be like, I can't fit anything. So I'm trying to not buy too much. I am buying things that I can fit, because a lot of my pants I couldn't fit, and some of my pants I can barely fit, but I can fit them. I've only bought like maybe 3 or 4 pairs of jeans in one size up, but like that's it. I don't intend to buy a whole bunch of pair of jeans. I just need like the staples again because I couldn't fit those, so I could make outfits. But other than that, that's it, y'all. Like, I don't really have too much in terms of expectations other than the fact that I know I'm gonna be a baddie. I've also heard, or I've also been asked, do I plan to have any more surgery after I get my BBL? And I have, in the first video about my BBL announcing that I was getting one, I did say that I did want to get my boobs done, but I wanted to get my BBL done first to see if I even needed to get my boobs done. And I don't know, I'm still in the realm of not knowing what I want to do about that. I have made comments like maybe my nose, or maybe get a feminization surgery, like to like restructure my face a little bit, but I'm not really sure. One thing that I do know that I want is lip fillers, but I'm saving like a lot of that till after the fact. But I do want lip fillers, and I don't necessarily want like real veneers, but I have a gap and I don't want braces. I just want to close it in and be good, you know. So maybe some type of veneers. Like I don't want to shave my teeth down. I just want to just pop them things in my mouth. Like some people have them where they just pop them in, and some people have them where they actually shave their teeth down. I don't want to do that. I just want to put them in like dentures and go on about my day. Another thing that people have been asking me is, what am I gonna do after I have my BBL? Right now I do policy and research for a nonprofit, so I work in the political realm, and people have been asking me like, are you gonna stay in politics? Are you gonna go back to the club? Like, what are you gonna do after you get your BBL? And I am gonna do a whole bunch of stuff. one, I intend to still live my life as normal. I do plan to get back into like modeling a little bit, or maybe not even modeling. Maybe I just want to take pictures of myself because I'm so vain. So I may just start having photo shoots again. But I really don't have any like dead set plans to like completely change my whole entire life after I get a BBL. Like, I just want to look a certain way, and I'm still gonna be me. So like, I don't know what the expectation is after I get my butt done, but people have been asking me a lot of questions. Like, are you gonna move back to Atlanta? Like, where are you gonna go? Are you gonna be a stripper? Are you gonna go back and be a bartender again at the club? Like, what do you do? Are you gonna jump back in nightlife? Like, the biggest question has been, are you going to jump back in nightlife? And quite possibly yes, but like maybe as like a second job though, like one that I wouldn't care if I got fired from. It just kind of depends, honestly. Really, it just kind of depends. And that's all I can really say about it. I think people think that I'm just gonna turn into like the like a different type of Instagram baddie. Like, I do a little bit of promo modeling again now, but like, chill out. I don't really have no plans, y'all. Again, like I said it earlier, my expectations are kind of weird right now because I don't really know what to expect. And most people on the internet, like the videos and the comments and the special plastic surgery groups I'm in and stuff like that, like everybody has pretty much been saying the same thing. Like, you are not gonna know what to feel or how to feel until you wake up off of the table and look at yourself in the mirror for the first time. That's all I got for you. But again, everybody's super supportive. My friends are excited. My boyfriend's excited. Everybody is excited for me to get it done, honey. I'm excited too. To be honest, I wish I would have probably booked in January so that I could get this process over and done with. But again, the way that I work in January, I need to be mobile. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for sticking around for me to just blabber in this video about expectations and wish pictures. I would actually show y'all some of the wish pictures, but I don't feel comfortable sharing other people's butts on the internet. So follow me on Instagram at HannahBurnellW. Also follow me on Twitter. Also subscribe to my channel. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, and like leave a comment down below. Let's have dialogue. I promise I'm gonna make more videos. I'm really just trying to get through election season. Like I just stated, I work in politics and election season is whooping everybody's ass right now. So after election season, things are going to calm down a little bit at work. Not a lot, but a little bit. And I should be able to post a little bit more regularly. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. She's a